everyone, before we get started with today's video, I want to put up a disclaimer for the topics I will be discussing. If any of the topics you do see on screen make you feel uncomfortable or trigger you in some sort of fashion, you are free to click off this video. I do not want to make anybody uncomfortable by the topics I will be discussing today whatsoever. But I feel like it is important to talk about these things instead of silencing myself for the sake of others. I feel like it is very, very important to be open and honest about the things that I struggle with on a personal level. But in case these do, make you uncomfortable in any sort of way or fashion, please do click off this video for your sake. So, viewers' discretion is advised for this video. So, without further ado, let's get to the actual video. Hey everyone, C here, back here with another video. Today is the 3rd anniversary of Dragalia Lost, as you can see by the special home screen animations and the decorative stuff on screen. Today is not going to be an informal video. I know I said I have some content in the future for you guys. They are coming. Just give me some time to work on those. I wanted to do something a bit more on the special side for today because today is the 3rd anniversary for Dragalia Lost, and I want to talk about what this game means to me. So I'm not going to be promoting myself. I usually do with my videos, but this is kind of like a more important and personal video. I do not want to promote myself while I'm talking about the things I am talking about. And I want to talk about these things because I just want people to understand what this game does mean to me. This is going to be a little hard for me, so if I do sound like I might be on the verge of crying, I am okay. I am okay, so do not worry about me. So, where do I start with this? So, I started playing Dragalia at launch back in 2019. Yes, it was 2018. My bad, not 2019. I was a senior in high school. That's not really relevant to the story. But I played Dragalia for like the first month. I kind of thought it was boring because there wasn't much stuff going on. And I just dropped the game for a while. And I came back around the 1st anniversary in September 2019, which at this point I was in my 1st year of college. So, time flies by. Time flies by. So, around this time, when I was starting college, I really started to see the ugliness of the people I surrounded myself with. I started to realize how toxic they were and how they just were evil people and didn't care about me or anything like that. So I basically cut them all out of my life. I cut them all entirely out of my life because I just didn't want to deal with the toxicity anymore. And, if I feel like something's wrong, I'm going to do something about it. And I did. And Dragalia was one of those things I was starting to look forward to every single day, like playing and stuff, because I needed something to cope with this sort of realization that was slowly coming to me. So I have been with this game since 1st anniversary, so I've been playing for 2 years straight at this point, but I'm still considered a day 1 player because I have been around at day 1, so, you could classify me there. And I've experienced a few things regarding, year 1. So, there is that. With Dragalia Lost for that first year I played it, I pretty much just enjoyed it casually. I didn't watch any content creators on it or anything like that. I think more or less around, I think it was a little afterwards, when Lathna first came out, I started watching content creators. My first Dragalia content creator was actually Livin' Like Log, if you guys remember who he is. And I watched his videos a lot because it's like, I don't know what to do with Lathna, what should I do, and all that stuff. So I wanted to find out, and I just got hooked on his videos. And I think sometime, maybe summer, I don't remember if it was summer 2020 or what, I found another content creator I really enjoyed called AkmelDL. As some of you may know, I am friends with AkmelDL, so I discovered his content maybe around spring or summer. I really don't remember at this point. It's been quite some time. So I was like, yeah, cool. I get to see this stuff, and, you know, it's cool to see people on YouTube talk about something I enjoy, which was really great. So, my second year of college came around, and I was back on campus because my first year of college took place during the pandemic. So, I would think March 2020, they basically told us to pack up our things and get out off campus because of the ever-increasing dangers of the pandemic that were going on in my country and the world. So they told us to just leave and go home. So I spent the last 3 months of my first year of college at home doing online work. So that's how I did it. So I went back to campus. You know, I had like roommates and stuff, which was nice. And at first I thought, okay, I actually have some friends I can talk to in real life. Like, I have friends in real life, don't get me wrong. It's just, they're a little younger than me, so they were still in high school, so I couldn't exactly, like, get in contact with them all the time because of my busy schedule and their busy schedule. So I was like, oh, cool, these are new people, and they're girls, you know. Most of my friends are guys. I've always clicked more with guys than I have with girls. But after some time, they really started to slowly show their true colors to me. And they took advantage of me because I was a second year. So they were basically using me as a way to, you know, get around the school and stuff. They were leeching off of me, basically. And I was at their fucking whims and mercies all the time. And it made me upset because I genuinely thought I had a good relationship because I saw them be grateful for the things I did for them and helped them with. I saw them be grateful for me and everything, and it hurt, you know? It really hurt after having several months with like barely any human contact because of the pandemic. It really fucking hurts. Then I think one day, I think I remember the date exactly. October 12th, 2020, I decided to stop being a coward, and I joined AkmelDL's Discord server. I'm just going to be referring to him as Mike for the rest of the video because that's how I know him. So, I joined Mike's Discord server, and I was welcomed with open arms. Especially at a time where I was kind of feeling like I meant nothing to other people. There were people that welcomed me in with open arms, and it felt great. It felt really good because it's like I've been through so much crap in my life, and it made me happy to see people appreciate me for who I was. I'm sorry. I'm not cutting this out. I feel like it's appropriate for you all to listen to me. But I felt like I belonged somewhere, and I met so many great people, and I met some of my close friends because of this game. Like, even though, like, some of you may know, I may have some differing opinions on this game now than I did, maybe a year or so ago. I still love this game for everything it did for me. And I can't thank it enough for the community that welcome me in with open arms. Like, there are people in the community I still don't like. There's gonna be bad apples in every single community, don't get me wrong. But these people welcomed me with open arms, and I could not have appreciated any more in such a, time of my life. I felt like I was nothing and had nothing. And I made some genuine good friends. You know who you guys are, and I greatly appreciate it. And I had fun. And it's like, it made me feel happy because, we were still in the pandemic. I couldn't exactly, go see my friends and all that, especially since not too long after joining Mike's server, I was quarantined, so I was basically stuck at home for 2 weeks. I was negative, in case you're wondering. I was negative, but I was still exposed to COVID, to the stuff and all that. So I had to stay home, and those guys were there with me for those 2 weeks, keeping me company and supporting me and, being good friends with me. And I think that those 2 weeks really helped define my friendship with a good few people. And over the course of the several months, really helped, define a lot of friendships I didn't think I would have had without this game if I didn't take that leap of faith. Because I'm a really shy person. I'm really scared to go out of my comfort zone. But I think that one thing I did that day in October of last year made a real difference in my life. Because, starting in March this year, 2021, I started doing YouTube. Because I wanted to do YouTube for something I loved. I always wanted to inform people. I always wanted to make content. I always wanted to entertain. Because it's like, I make people laugh at my jokes, and I, wanted to spread that. I wanted to spread all this information that I have. I wanted to help people, because that's just something I feel like if you help people and give them kindness, they will give them back to you. That is something I've always felt as I've gotten older, and started to try and be more open. That's always something I felt. Always something I felt. And it makes me happy, to all 219 of you who have subscribed to my channel so far, who appreciate my content and like my content. It means the world to me. I know I say every time, go subscribe to my channel and all that if you want to support me, but it's like, you guys don't understand how much this means. I know I'm a very small channel. I'm not like the big wigs at all. But it really does mean a lot to me. Even though I've had my ups and downs while doing YouTube. Lately, I've been having a little bit of a downside with DL because of my personal burnout. Which, I don't feel like it is a shackle holding me down for this. Which I don't ever want people to feel like you're obligated to do something. Do something you love, for Christ's sakes. Do something you love, and this is something I love doing. I love entertaining you guys, and it's like, I know my videos don't get the most views all the time, but it's like, I still do it because it's something I love to do. And even though I poured my heart and soul out because of, my past traumas and everything, I feel like it is still very important for everyone to hear it. Without this game, I would not have met the friend group I have now and the great community I am building currently with my YouTube channel. And those of you in the Discord server, I do appreciate you and love you. You're all great people. And I look forward to talking to you all every single day on Discord. And people listening to me act weird and crazy on Twitter, I appreciate you all too. I appreciate you all because, still, without DL, I don't know where the frick I would have been. I don't know. Maybe just still grasping for straws. Maybe I would have still been grasping for straws as to what to do with myself. But now it's like I found a passion that I really do enjoy doing. And I know I've mentioned this a few times in some videos, but it's like, I met the guy I love because of this game. Like, he does not like this game. He has his different opinions about this game, but if still, this game played a part in that, and I greatly appreciate it. And I'm not like, sugarcoating it like, oh my god, this game is amazing, all this and that. This game has its problems, and I've talked about it. But still, because I played this game, it helped me find people that care about me and accept me for who I am and don't abuse me or anything and knock me down a few pegs. I am just happy I have people to talk to if I have problems, and I encourage you, if you have issues, if you have depression or anything like that, as I did have depression for quite some time, for a very, very long time, reach out and talk to somebody, please. Do not think that people are going to make fun of you because of it. Reach out and talk to somebody, I beg, because that could help you go from whatever the heck you're going through to a life of happiness. And lately I've been feeling pretty darn happy because of the people around me. It's like, I have not had fun with people like I do with my friends in a very long time, and I hope this continues, because I know we're always going to support each other, like me and my friends now. Like, even though sometimes I don't talk to some of my friends, I may have be at wit's ends with some of them sometimes. I may disagree with them. I still feel it is important to, be open with them and, show your support for them. Because if you be kind to other people, they'll be kind to you back. Because that establishes trust. I'm sorry, I've rambled for quite some time, but I really wanted to talk about this and explain why this game means so much to me. On the day of its 3rd anniversary, it's like, if I didn't think that this game was interesting, I don't know what I would have been doing, to be honest. Because this game got me into playing gachas. Gachas are a very casual thing for me, but I still love playing them. They're something I always enjoy. Spending an hour or so of my day playing and all that. And getting in the gacha community and all that, and just experiencing things and trying new things with my friends and learning all these things. It makes me happy. It really makes me happy. So I'm going to try to wrap this up. I'm really bad at wrapping these things up, if you couldn't tell, especially if it's an emotional video like this. Thank you very much for listening to me. And I hope you all look forward to the new content I have coming up eventually in the future. I really hope you do. I always wanted to do something where it's I help the DL fans, but I'm not here to talk about that. I greatly appreciate you all listening to me for however long I did this for. I felt like it was needed, and I know I cried for a little bit, but I really felt like it was necessary to get that point of view out there. So, thank you again for watching my content, and I will see you all next time.